Straight my man Canton Jones bringing that holy crunk to you. I'm trying to tell you.
Damon Gonzalez from Latin Box. I'm here with Noemi Bosques, amateur fighter, fighting in the Olympic trials in 2012. Naomi, how you doing today?
I'm doing fantabulous today.
Let's talk a little about your boxing career, how things have been going lately, and the direction that you're headed going into the Olympics. And let's talk a little bit about your career.
Well, I thank God because lately this year has been a very, very good year. I just have been competing in the U.S. the U.S. Open tournament to qualify for the 2012 Olympics. I defeated Carmen Cruz for the state and defeated Rosalinda Rodriguez for the regionals, and now I have the opportunity to advance to nationals in Colorado Springs next month, where I expect to do very well.
Let's talk about boxing. Why boxing? How'd you come across wanting to be a fighter?
Well, I feel like fighting is something that's very natural in me. Maybe it's because I'm Puerto Rican, or maybe it's because I've been raised by women. I don't know what it is, but naturally I'm a fighter. And as we were speaking earlier, the challenge is something very big for me, and why not make fighting the biggest challenge ever, you know? And it's something that I've always been good at, and something that I will continue to prosper in, God willing.
Raised here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Talk about your fan base here in St. Petersburg. How your fans are receiving you in your boxing career.
Oh, everybody here has been very, very supportive because women boxing is very unheard of still in this area, unless you're Layla Ali years ago. So for them to have a local, well, there's actually a couple, but a local Olympic prospect, this is very, very huge for the first time ever women Olympic boxing sport. So everybody's very, very helpful. They all want to see me rise to the top. They've been absolutely great. Great.
And right now you're in preparation for the Nationals coming up in Colorado Springs. Right. Talk a little about that.
Well, I got 5 weeks out, so next week I'll be doing the conditioning, and then it's full throttle because I expect nothing but the best competition from the hungriest women from all over the U.S. So I'm definitely going to be putting in 110%, visualizing my opponent to be doing it just as hard. So mentally I'm going to be ready, physically I'm going to be ready, and bring it on.
What's your nickname that your fans call you?
A lot of my friends just call me No-No, nothing fancy yet, but short for Noemi, which is my name. And it's kind of just been something that has stuck.
In preparation, Naomi, in training camp, let's talk about your team a little. Tell me a little about your team.
Well, I've been fortunate to have Jenna, the cowgirl Shiver, be a part of my team. She's been my sparring partner for 4 or 5 years now. I help her get ready for her fight. She helps me get ready for mine, and I'm very blessed to have her. She's ranked number 2 in the U.S. and like top 10 in the world, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm very blessed to have her. Daniel Lozano was my sparring partner a few times for the last regional fight that I just had. So I'm very fortunate to have him a part of my team. Sherman Henson has been a great help. He's been like a father, you know, in this sport of boxing, which we all need a daddy in this sport. And my beautiful boyfriend, Asandi Gibbs, who has also been a mentor in this sport. I've learned a lot from him as well. So thank God I've got a very supportive team as well.
Talk a little bit about younger girls that want to become boxers, that want to enter the sweet science of boxing. What advice would you say to them?
Oh, there's so many. First of all, think twice and think hard about it. And as intriguing as it sounds at this point, I'm very serious. It's hard for a woman to come up in this sport. It's not something that's very popular yet, but I want to encourage women to be a part of it, but right now it's hard because everybody wants to take advantage of you. Everybody wants to offer you dreams, and it's not always the way the way they say that it is. So just have your ears open, your eyes open, and just be very aware first and foremost before anything, you know. But other than that, fight with your heart. Women's boxing is something that's new. We need more talent. Come in it headstrong, big heart, ears and eyes open.
One thing I noticed that's very intriguing about you, talk about Noemi and helping the community. How's that going? And what's been going on?
Well, I'm a very big believer in helping the community because that's where you receive your blessing. So I've fought a few times for a charity event called KO Breast Cancer, and that was a very big blessing for me because we all have family members that suffer from breast cancer, and to be a part of something so big that's raising money to fight, you know, for a cure, and to be a part of that, it's very, very big, and it was also a blessing to me as well as I was a blessing to them. So I definitely believe in paying it forward. I want to be involved more with different community projects and things like that. So I'm here for the community.
We thank you very much for this interview, and good luck in the national games.
It's right, my man Canton Jones, bringing that holy crunk to you. I'm trying to tell you, it's all about Jesus. Come on, come on, come on.